Send me the invite.
Nah, bro.
Why you just can't just give him a meal, nigga? Well, I gotta come with stipulations and repercussions.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Jackson now. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
21 yards.
The end result, 21 yards. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
All right, bro.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability, your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And a Raven 1st down.
To throw is Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st down, Baltimore.
Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd down and goal. Jackson, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On 1st down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket.
Good
It was
shit, though.
there for them.
Even though that wasn't
If you
your
don't like what you
interception.
see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
2 yards.
I don't know why they act like he didn't throw it over that nigga head, because he did, but I guess because he jumped.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards.
He
Now
thought
they'll
that
come up
hard,
on
you know why?
2nd and 12.
No, you didn't catch it. You ain't even paying
Here
attention.
comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's
Just
Mahomes.
get off right now, but I'm trying to
And that'll be
think.
knocked away. It's incomplete. A former 1st-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen,
this nigga.
now that allows your blitzers to get there.
How about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go
I'm about to
for
invite
it.
him.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And my goodness, this is incomplete.
Well, now you in my
The
lobby?
Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Turnover on down.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Jackson on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tougher rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. They were trying to get it into Kelsey that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelsey, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He will find his big tight end over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 17 yards. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Mahomes to throw once more. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Hold on.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Mahomes now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 87 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, we've certainly seen this before, CD. No one can quite electrify a crowd like Lamar Jackson, and really don't know what else to say other than that was special right there.
I think you pretty much said it all, but I go back to what you said about electrifying a crowd. He's also electrifying us, and we're calling the game. This guy is simply sensational.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We're just going to act like we didn't just see Lamar running back from down there to the middle of the end zone.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Travis Kelsey. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 39-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
Chiefs stuffing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Don't make me start doing what I did to your ass the other time.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need... And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson.
I forgot.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Ravens 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
No, nigga. Yeah, but I don't want to do it like
now
that.
After the
I told you I wanted to be a good game.
To kick it away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And a Raven first down.
I can't teach you everything I know.
Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Well, make that
lucky I ain't throw it to X because he was open too.
And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze the throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
Jackson going to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
Justin Tucker lining up for them.
There was no going through the progressions on that. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 10.
Damn, he was open too. He was open.
From the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
Because on them fakes, I don't really know if they're running it or if
I
they
know
throwing
these young
it.
whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy
you thought
you
did it to me earlier.
How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And
you took you got an interception.
To the races and into the end zone.
You took my ball. I didn't actually do that. No, bro, I'm not punting. I'm really just playing regular right now.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And
I got niggas scared to play me on this one.
We'll start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Yeah. You already know.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
At the 35-yard line.
He don't want it, bro. Most people don't.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he'll get this underneath to Bell. He gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if
the
you're
last couple of yards you've been getting, you've been playing against computers.
He heads out towards the flat first, and that often
so you've been playing against the computer,
running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Mahomes firing complete, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And another first down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
now it's Mahomes again. A screen to Bell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
Get off me.
Chuck Clark picking it off. And the return this
actually, the other nigga had it, really.
42-yard line.
Actually, the other nigga had it, and I caught it when I got on that other nigga.
In this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside
the
40.
you needed that shit too.
The pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let him get loose. Oh, he dropped it.
It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as the Ravens push further out in front. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he saw him throwing the football and open up the running lanes.
Oh, no, nigga. I play against people that do. Trust me. Trust me, bro. I play against people that do.
Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
At their own 20.
Why you mad, man? It ain't my fault you fucked up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Patrick Queen. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I'm a doubt if I can try to dial it back some more.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
And at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles. That
was a good throw, though, but you just fucked it up.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Okay. A full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Dobbins running out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football.
I'm doing dumbass plays I've never done before.
Possession. That was big for
them. All right, bro.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance. And
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And that was all me. I took that nigga off the line for you, bro.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The 45-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And Frank,
and my goodness, another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And the return will stop right around the 25. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. They find some open field here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
2-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. On the move to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation
that was a safety,
also
bro.
by the defense.
It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Hold on,
and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Mahomes going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
Oh, y'all.
They were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And now here is another interception.
Nah, do you remember what you said?
Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him.
Willie Snead all alone. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here.
I know that work, nigga. I was on a run with Lamar. I was on a run with Lamar on that one, bro. I was on a run. I just set it up for him. I put it right where it needed to be.
Through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop.
You look at that nigga can't hop like Grand Theft Auto, nigga.
How about the big boy snagging?
Like, yeah, I was trying to hop like that. You look at that, oh my goddamn lineman.
Dreams going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them.
Blitz coming and down he goes.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down. Run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
After the sack on 1st down, Jackson buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Now this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1.
It's still the 3rd quarter. You can still come back.
Where things shrink a little bit. Because the receivers can't run past
Nah, don't let me win that.
real estate. You should have all
Hey, nigga, bro, you gonna score again, bro? Or what?
and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
This nigga say, I'm going to let you win.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this? Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
He could have been done with the mission by now.
His job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage.
Hey, hold on, I got to piss.
Man coverage.
He could have been done with the mission by now.
What? I'm already on GTA, bro.
Bro, what you did, quit? What you did, quit, Diego?
What's up? What? Yo. 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 I guess so.
Bro, you quit, bro? What, you muted me, nigga?
Alright.
That's too funny.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. On 1st and 10, Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
31-yard line.
Watson on 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards. To the air yet again, Watson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Watson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Cunningham on the tackle. A gain of 7. And a Raven first down.
Now a run with Edwards. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. We're scoreless after 1. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Baltimore.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They run with Edwards, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
Gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Flush to his right. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards on that last play. Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Matthew Judon in there to take him down.
And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, 38 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
His throw incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On third down, Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Whitney Merciless, showing no mercy, flies in for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. 58, right over there.
From the gun, here's Watson. Looking for his tight end, fouls, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now Jackson, and they'll run the option to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Complete to Willie Snead. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. On second down, here's the option. Forced out to his left. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To throw is Watson. Screen play, Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Ravens nothing. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And his throw here's incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He may try and run for this. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. He can run for it, and he will. And he